What?
Wait, what did you say last? You kind of cut out.
Wait, Harriet, like, I'm getting like every other word, so maybe we find a different way. Let's
I guess that wouldn't be better.
let's try FaceTime and see if it is better. Maybe house party's overloaded.
Okay. Yeah, you're actually cutting out a little too.
Yeah.
How do you leave? Oh no.
Is it
I'm
okay?
back.
It seems fine.
Yeah.
I wrote the question down, what sets Pam apart from our other clients? And at this point we don't have a ton of clients, but I do feel like I mean right now we have 0 clients. But
I think with her we get more abstract. We're able to get more abstract.
yeah.
Explore sort of abstract shapes that aren't necessarily especially recently with especially Paul Taylor and the Gustave Le Gray.
Yeah.
They're not clothing, you can't be that's a top.
Right.
It's a little more abstract, amorphous things.
I'm looking at this list of costumes and moving from 4 quartets, Bartok Ballet, Gustave Le Gray, the Paul Taylor piece. That is a very fruitful period in terms of silhouette.
Yeah.
And I think with Pam prior to that, it was we were in a very fruitful period in terms of color with Goldberg and sequenzas and quadrille, right?
Yeah, those were kind of bold. We were doing colors for a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. And then even in glittering surfaces to a certain extent, we had we made a real color universe.
Yeah, it was kind of a pattern, color, texture moment.
Right, and then we shifted into a silhouette era.
Yeah, and I love our Gustave. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Gustave Le Gray.
Gustave Le Gray costumes.
Yeah.
And I love that she let us do that, even though there were there were definitely opportunities for her to be their legs are getting caught.
Right.
We can't do this.
But
I thought,
and you know what?
So
their legs did get caught, and they figured it out. I remember in the Gustave Le Gray process when Pam was oh, it's going to be at the Opera House in the Kennedy Center. I was oh my God, how iconic! Kennedy Center honors and all this stuff. And
right, and I'm I don't know what that is.
And I think I immediately was so we're gonna do the Pam thing where we make costumes that are very reflective of the space, and I had pictures of the
the jewels,
the chandeliers and the shape of the thing, and so I think my initial sketching in our design development was we were gonna do all red. That was clear from the beginning, but I was I had fringe in mind, and I was fringe, and then you were already in this phase of these planes of fabric with huge openings. And so I think when you first suggested that, I was disappointed because I would just when you get excited.
I think I told you. I think I was Reid, I'm not feeling this for it.
I know, and when when you get excited about a bead or and then it goes away and you're oh. And I mean ultimately it was much better to go the direction we did. But I do remember for 1 minute being my fringe.
Okay. What else?
I don't know, maybe that's enough.